At the base of Mount Fuji lies a forest so dense, so silent, and so unsettling that even locals fear its shadows. A place where compasses fail, trails vanish, and voices whisper your name from the trees. Welcome to Aokigahara, Japan's suicide forest. Welcome back to Too Sick to Air. Tonight we step into one of the most chilling places on Earth, Aokigahara, the infamous Sea of Trees. On the surface, it is a stunning forest, a natural wonder shaped by ancient volcanic rock, thick roots, and a canopy so dense it blocks out the sun. But beneath its beauty lies a darker truth. Aokigahara has become a symbol of despair, a site where countless lives have ended, and where many believe the restless spirits of the dead remain trapped, wandering forever among the trees. The forest's reputation. Covering over 12 square miles at the northwest base of Mount Fuji, Aokigahara is unlike any other forest. Its floor is jagged and uneven, shaped by hardened lava from an eruption centuries ago. Moss blankets the ground, tree roots twist like serpents, and paths seem to vanish the deeper you go. Locals call it the Sea of Trees because once inside, the towering canopy swallows you whole. Even in daylight, the forest feels twilight dark, and silence presses against your ears like a weight. But beauty masks horror. For centuries, Aokigahara has been associated with death, abandonment, and ghostly legends. What started as folklore has transformed into one of the darkest modern realities of Japan. Folklore and spirits. Japanese mythology speaks of yurei, restless spirits bound to earth by powerful emotions of anger, sorrow, or regret. Aokigahara, with its reputation for tragedy, is said to be filled with them. Travelers claim to see pale, drifting figures between the trees, or feel sudden chills as if something unseen has passed through them. Some stories connect Aokigahara to the ancient practice of ubasute, a grim legend in which elderly family members were carried into remote places and left to die during times of famine. Historians debate whether this truly happened here, but the association stuck. The forest became known not as a place of life, but of abandonment and despair. The modern tragedy. In the 20th century, Aokigahara gained international infamy for a heartbreaking reason. It became one of the most common sites for suicide in the world. The number of deaths was so high that Japanese authorities stopped releasing statistics to the public. To this day, patrols search the forest regularly. At the trailheads, signs are posted with urgent messages. Your life is precious. Think of your family. Do not suffer alone. Despite these efforts, the forest's reputation persists. Some say it calls to people in pain, drawing them into its depths. Others believe the yurei whisper to the vulnerable, luring them further in until they never return. Atmosphere inside. Step into Aokigahara, and the first thing you notice is the silence. There are no birds singing, no wind rustling the branches. The volcanic rock beneath the forest floor absorbs sound, creating an uncanny stillness. Many visitors describe it as suffocating, like the forest itself is open and watching. Navigation here is almost impossible. Compasses and GPS devices sometimes fail, their signals disrupted by the iron-rich volcanic soil. Trails wind in circles, making the same tree appear again and again until you no longer know which way leads out. Some hikers mark their paths with bright tape to avoid being swallowed by the labyrinth. Others never make it back. Paranormal encounters. Beyond its reputation for tragedy, Aokigahara is infamous for supernatural phenomena. Hikers have reported hearing whispers calling their names only to turn and find no one there. Others describe fleeting shadows darting between trees or icy fingers brushing across their skin in the still air. Paranormal investigators believe these are manifestations of yurei, spirits unable to move on, trying to lure the living into joining them. True accounts. The physical reminders of despair are impossible to ignore. Hikers and patrol officers often stumble upon abandoned tents, clothing, and personal belongings left behind. Ropes hang from branches, and shoes are sometimes lined neatly at the base of a tree. Each discovery tells the story of someone who entered with no intention of leaving. In one chilling case, a camera was recovered from the forest floor, still recording. The footage showed a man speaking softly into the dark, whispering to unseen presences before his life came to a tragic end. Whether he was speaking to spirits or something else remains a mystery. Today, Aokigahara remains both breathtaking and horrifying. Tourists visit out of morbid curiosity, ghost hunters search for proof of the paranormal, and grieving families mourn loved ones who never returned. But remember this, in most forests, silence is a comfort. In Aokigahara, silence isn't peace. It's the sound of the dead waiting for company. Thanks for watching Too Sick to Air. Subscribe for more of the world's most haunted places.